Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have to tell you something funny before we start. Yesterday, I was trying to speak English with a friend and I accidentally said, I'm boring instead of I'm bored.
Oh my gosh, yes. I've done that so many times. And if you've ever felt embarrassed speaking English or worried that your accent makes you sound weird, you are not alone.
Exactly. That's why today, we're going to teach you how to sound like a native, even if you're just starting out. And I promise, it's not about perfection. It's about confidence, rhythm, and strategy.
By the end of this episode, you'll have practical tools to speak naturally, understand native speakers better, and feel confident in real conversations. So grab a notebook, maybe a cup of coffee, and let's dive in.
Let's start with the foundation, listening. Beginners often think speaking is the most important part, but listening is actually the secret sauce.
Seriously, your brain starts picking up patterns naturally. For example, notice how natives don't pronounce every word fully. Going to becomes gonna. Want to becomes wanna. If you don't hear it, you won't say it naturally.
Let's try a small exercise. Repeat after me. I'm gonna go to the store.
Now again, a little faster. I'm gonna go to the store.
Perfect. Shadowing like this trains both your ear and mouth simultaneously.
And don't limit yourself to textbooks. Listen to podcasts, movies, TikTok, songs, whatever you enjoy. The more fun it is, the more consistent you'll be.
Here's a funny story. I once heard someone say, I scream as ice scream in a movie. I laughed so hard, but that's a perfect example of how careful listening matters.
Tip: choose short clips and repeat each sentence 5 to 10 times. Record yourself, compare, and notice what changes.
Mini exercise for our viewers. Pick your favorite English song, write down the lyrics, and sing along every day. You'll see your pronunciation improving without realizing it.
Another tip: mimic accents if you want, but don't obsess over them. Focus on rhythm, stress, and intonation first. Accent comes later naturally.
Speaking of rhythm, that brings us to the next big step, pronunciation and intonation.
Yup, because even if you know all the words, if your voice sounds flat or choppy, you'll never sound natural.
English is musical. Some syllables are stressed, others are soft. For example, I love pizza versus I love pizza. The stress changes the feeling entirely.
Linking words is also important. I'm going to eat it often becomes I'm gonna eat it.
Let's do a short dialogue together. Repeat after us.
Hey, what are you gonna do today?
I'm gonna meet some friends and watch a movie.
Notice how smooth it flows, not choppy, not robotic.
A fun exercise. Exaggerate your intonation. I can't believe it. Say it like you just won the lottery. It feels silly, but your voice will sound alive and natural.
Here's the common mistake. If you say you're kidding, flat, it's neutral. With rising intonation, you're kidding. It shows surprise, just like a native.
Mini homework. Pick 5 sentences from a show or podcast, repeat them with the exact intonation, record yourself, and compare. You'll notice huge improvements over time.
Once your pronunciation is smoother, the next step is learning phrases that make you sound natural.
Exactly. Memorizing random words isn't enough. Natives use ready-made phrases in everyday conversations.
Let's go through some essential phrases. Instead of, how are you? Say, what's up?
Instead of, it's okay, you can say, no worries.
And instead of, I don't know, you can say, I'm not sure.
Here's a mini dialogue.
Hey, are you coming to the party?
I'm not sure. I might have to work.
No worries. Maybe next time.
See how smooth that sounds? Try keeping a phrase notebook. Every time you hear a useful phrase, write it down.
And don't just memorize, use it. Text a friend, say it aloud, or talk to yourself in the mirror.
Fun challenge for viewers? Pick 3 new phrases daily and try to use them in a conversation or recording.
Now that you have phrases down, it's time to think in English, not translate from your native language.
Yes, this is a total game changer. Translating slows you down and makes conversations feel awkward.
Start by narrating your day in English. I'm making coffee, I'm going to the store, I see my cat.
Start small. Describe actions aloud or in your mind.
Mini exercise. Narrate your next 10 minutes in English. I'm opening my laptop, I'm checking emails, I'm drinking water.
Bonus, label objects around your home. Every time you see mirror, your brain reinforces the English word naturally.
Okay, we've practiced listening, pronunciation, phrases, and thinking in English, but none of this works without the right mindset.
Exactly. Confidence is everything. Even if your accent isn't perfect, own it.
Mistakes are not failures, they're proof that you're learning.
Celebrate small wins. Speaking a full sentence correctly, understanding a joke, or not translating in your head.
Tip: speak like a performer. Over-exaggerate at first. It helps your voice, rhythm, and confidence.
Consistency beats intensity. 10 minutes daily greater than 2 hours once a week.
And remember, nobody cares about small mistakes. Natives will admire your effort, not judge your accent.
Now it's time for real-life practice. Nothing beats actual conversation.
Join online groups, find a speaking buddy, or chat with AI. Role-play everyday situations.
Example, ordering at a restaurant.
Hi, I'd like a cheeseburger and fries, please.
Would you like a drink with that?
Yes, a soda, please.
Asking for directions.
Excuse me, how do I get to the train station?
Go straight and turn left at the traffic light. Role-play travel, shopping, school, and work. Record yourself, correct, repeat. Challenge for viewers: create 3 new dialogues every week and record yourself. Compare progress after a month.
Finally, let's talk fun immersion hacks. English doesn't need to be studied. It can be lived.
Change your devices to English. Watch shows with English subtitles, sing along to songs, play English games.
Fun challenge, English only day. Speak, think, narrate in English for 1 to 2 hours.
Engage with communities online, follow English creators, and imitate natural speech patterns. To recap, listen actively, practice pronunciation and intonation, memorize phrases, think in English, build confidence, practice real-life scenarios, immerse yourself daily.
Remember, sounding native isn't perfection. It's confidence and consistency.
If you enjoyed this episode, hit like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Comment below which tip you'll start using today. We want to hear from you.
Keep practicing, stay motivated, and remember, every word you speak brings you closer to sounding like a native speaker.
Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Bye! And don't forget, practice makes progress.